Hey, so Daddy's been busy. I've been doing a lot of research. First things first, I was originally going to go to the bank to get some cash, just so I can get gift cards to buy my PS5. There were like that, literally, to snap one blank, everywhere sold out. GameStop, Best Buy, Amazon, Target, um, basically everywhere they're sold out of PS5s. So I'm going on Twitter saying, "Hey, I got my confirmation email saying, boom, your pre-order has been set, and you'll be getting it open, and we will deliver it to you opening day." So I'm kind of pissed off about that. So I have to wait for who knows how long before I can pre-order my PS5 or get my PS5. So I will be getting it, but here's the thing that I'm still keeping my PS4. I'm getting the PS5, but I'm still keeping my PS4 just so I can play with Sam and all my other friends. And it's still bullshit because I actually did more research of this whole thing and says yes, you can play some old games, but you probably have to purchase them. And but mostly PS4 games. Like you can play some PS2 games, some PS3 games, but mostly PS4 games, which is complete bullshit. But it's fine. That's why I'm keeping my PS4, and I'll switch back and forth between them like for a new game or something like that. So yeah, I did a lot of research. Here's everything that is coming out for the Xbox, for the PS, and for the PS4. I mean the PS5, and beyond. Like rumors and also stuff like stuff that will be coming out in either 2021 or 2022. No release date. I just see the title, so and I just wrote it down. So first is Ruby Volume 8, which is coming out November 7th. I've been a Ruby fan. You guys can't really see it, but I have a Ruby Rose poster, a wall scroll in front of me, and I love her. I had that scroll for a long, long time. Ever since I think that's the second or the third week when we got this house. Yeah, I've been a fan of Ruby since Volume 4, and yeah, because when I first heard Ruby or first saw Ruby, I was watching Red vs. Blue, and I keep on seeing this banner on top of the website saying Ruby. I was like, what the heck is Ruby? Is it like a video game or something like that? But so I just didn't really care. But no, it's actually an animation made by Monty Oum, etc. 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 So yeah, Volume 8 is coming November 7th, which is gonna be pretty crazy. So he's got a teaser trailer from RTX and also from Twitter. I saw it on Twitter, so there's that. So I can't wait. I might be doing reactions for it. Who knows? But either way, I'm excited. Now, coming November 10th, which is the same day as the Xbox Series X, and Yakuza Lord of Like a Dragon. There's two games coming out during that day, same day as the Xbox Series X is coming out. So, November 10th is when the Xbox Series X comes out, which I'll be getting. Assassin's Creed Valhalla, also November 10th, might be getting. And Yakuza Like a Dragon, also November 10th, might be getting. I want to see more gameplay, more info, because I never played Yakuza. And I played a little bit. I played some Assassin's Creed games. Like I played Black Flag. I played Assassin's Creed 2 and 3. I played Origins. I played Odyssey a little bit. So I played a little bit of Origins and a little bit of Odyssey. Not a lot, but I played a little bit of it. But for Assassin's 2, 3, and Black Flag, I did play. So there's for those, which I can't wait. Now, Kingdom Hearts Melody of Memories. That's coming November 13th for the Xbox, the Switch, and the PS4. I'll be getting it for the Switch and the PS4 just so I can take my music on the go whenever I want to play or something like that. But I will be either recording or streaming it through my PS4, so that's going to be a lot of fun. Because you guys know this, I'm a massive Kingdom Hearts fan. I'm a massive Kingdom Hearts fan ever since the PS2 days. And the first Kingdom Hearts game I ever played was Kingdom Hearts 2, and then I got the first one, and then etc. 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 So yes, I did play every single one of them, and I love Kingdom Hearts to death. It's one of my all-time favorite video games. Then there's Cyberpunk 2077. is coming out November 19th, which I am extremely excited for. I I can't wait. Like ever since I heard like Keanu Reeves was gonna be in it last year, boom, instantly sold. Like I didn't see any new information other than last year at E3. So yeah, I'm very very excited. The PS5 World is coming. PS5 is coming. It's coming out November 12th, but it's only gonna be available in certain locations. For the rest of the world, they have to wait 7 days before they can get it. They can get theirs. So yeah, so which is coming out November 19th as well. So just for them, they have to wait. Either way, either way, you gotta be excited. Next is Immortals: Phoenix Rising. Okay, well, it was originally called Gods and Immortals or something like that. Gods and Monsters. That's my bad. That's what it's called. Gods and Monsters, but they changed the title to Immortals: Phoenix Rising. A lot of people are not happy about it. Like they said, the combat is fun. Like the open world is great, but like they say that the character models and everything are not that great. And they say it's kind of like Breath of the Wild, which is like Breath of the Wild 1.5 in a way. So like I want to see more about it if until I get my final opinion on it. Yeah. Up next is Genshin Impact. This this was a this was trying for their words announced a while ago, and it's basically Breath of the Wild meets X anime, and that's gonna be cool. But a lot of people say it's not like Breath of the Wild whatsoever. It's like it's gonna be like its own thing and everything like that. So and yeah, so this came out. I forgot when this came out. This just came out during Ubisoft Forward, and which a lot of people were disappointed of, by the way. This one says this one is for the fans. It's just Rainbow Six Siege. Like cool, I like Rainbow Six Siege a lot. It's great. It's a fun game, but that's not really for the fans. Like you gotta show us something new or something that's more hype. The only thing that was hype about that was Prince of Persia. I've never played Prince of Persia. Actually, no, especially I played it a little bit, like a tiny, tiny bit. I think I played like a good maybe 30 to 45 minutes of Prince of Persia at my friend's house, and he says, Nick, you gotta get this game. It's a great game. You gotta try it. Here, we can try it out. I was like, okay. So I played a little bit of it, like a tiny, tiny bit, like a good 30 minutes to 45 minutes, and that's coming out January 21st, which I will be getting. I will be getting it for the either Xbox Series X or for the Xbox or the PS4. Don't really know yet. I'm pretty sure it's only for the Xbox because I haven't seen it on PlayStation yet. But I will be doing my first playthrough because I don't remember nothing. Like I have seen the Prince of Persia: Sands of Time movie. I did see the movie, but I don't remember that much from the movie. So because I haven't seen it in years. A lot of people didn't like it as that much, by the way. So anyway, I'm excited. So up next is Goodbye Volcano High. This was released the first like the reveal of the PS5 what the like look like what's gonna look like and all that stuff like the design everything like that. So that was Goodbye Volcano High looked very very interesting. Like I don't know what the gameplay is gonna be about or anything like that, but the story looks like it the story hit me really hard in the feels because that's what like actually feels like, like when you're leaving a school to go on with your life, whether it be college to go join the army to go find a job, but everyone else of your friends is going away. You gotta say goodbye, and who knows when you're gonna see them again. So that's gonna be a good one. Up next is Ghostwire Tokyo. We've seen a little bit of gameplay. We haven't gotten a release date, I don't think, but we did see some gameplay, and it looks creepy, looks cool, and I can't wait. But I believe that's coming out next year. So, Halo Infinite. I know that was originally going to be a Xbox Series X launch title, but they had to delay it to I believe February or March of 2021 because they had to redo some things or finish wanted to upgrade the designs or something like that. I don't even know, but yeah, there's that. Next, again, this is also coming in 2021, I believe, or not, or definitely early 2022. I guess you like January 2022 is Horizon Forbidden West. I love Horizon Zero Dawn. It's one of the greatest games to ever come out on the PS4, and like it's just a fantastic game. Like the story, the designs, like the open world environments, the robots you had to defeat, or the creatures, or the machines. Like where I forgot what they were actually called, but it was just fantastic. Plus, you were able to like tame certain creatures to like bend to your will, and you get to like ride a bunch of bulls and all that stuff. It's a very interesting and fun game. It's I like a lot, and what's funny is that my friend Sam has never played it, but I might get it for him so he can try it out. Because dude, trust me, great game. Up next is Resident Evil 8. Now I played a little bit of Resident Evil 7. I never played the remakes. I've never played the first one. I never played any of them. I've just seen a bunch of YouTubers play it, and it looked fun, but I just didn't really care too much about it. I did, however, play Resident Evil 7 Biohazard. That game was scary, but it was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it, and I enjoyed the heck out of it. So I can't wait for Resident Evil 8. Plus, there's werewolves in it, which I'm pretty sure that is true. If there's werewolves in it, then I'm definitely getting it, because anything that has to do with wolves or dragons, I'll gladly get. So, yeah. I'm next to Shadow Warriors 3. This one was very interesting because I believe there is a Shadow Warriors game on the Xbox, and I believe I do have it. I don't really know what it's actually called, but I saw the gameplay. It looked it looked really very interesting. Don't know what the story is though. Next is Skull and Bones. Like this game was released last year or 2 years ago, I believe, and when it's a pirate game, it's like a vice versa match. You try to get to the loot and all that stuff. You gotta communicate. It's basically a Sea of Thieves, but much more cooler and better version, like an updated version. So I can't wait. I definitely really want to know more about Skull and Bones because it'd be a great game for me and my friends to play, and yeah. And next, a lot of people really want to hear info of from somewhere, just somewhere, is Bayonetta 3. Now, never played Bayonetta, believe it or not, but I actually did try to play, but I did try to play Bayonetta 1 and 2. Yeah, it didn't work out because I was playing it on the Nintendo Switch, and the controls on it just felt weird, and I just didn't like it. So I might get it either for the Xbox or the PS4. I believe they both have them. I'm pretty sure the Xbox has it. I've seen it somewhere before on a console, so I definitely will be getting it. I might even live streaming it. Who knows? But a lot of people want to see more or at least some info on Bayonetta 3. Up next is Beyond Good and Evil 2. Beyond Good and Evil 2, never heard of the first one, but Beyond Good and Evil came out in 2018. Like it's been 2 years since last heard anything on Beyond Good and Evil 2. Like we heard nothing. We heard nothing from. I forgot the company's name, but we heard nothing from them. Like we seen like one trailer back in 2018, and that was it. We haven't heard anything, and no news, no info, no leaks, no nothing. So either they terminated it, or they got rid of it, or they're very like keeping it very under wraps. I don't know. But next is Dragon Age 4. I played a little bit of Dragon Age 3, 2, 3, and Inquisition. I mostly played Dragon Age 2 and 3, those games I beat. But Dragon Age Inquisition, I kind of gave up on it. I don't know why, I just didn't really care about it. Um, yeah, I don't know why, I just didn't really care about that much. You know? I didn't know the story, it was too complex, and I just didn't like the gameplay, and plus it's made by EA, you know how, like, I'm pretty sure during that time, that's when EA really went under the wraps and just cared about the money, they didn't care about the gameplay, they didn't care about their fans anymore, they just care about the money, like, pretty sure that's it. Up next, a lot of people are excited for is Elder Scrolls 6. We haven't really heard anything from Elder Scrolls 6, other than that one trailer, like from the either 2000. I think last year or 2 years ago. I'm pretty sure it was last year, but like a lot of people are excited for it. Up next is Everwild. I'm very interested in Everwild because like it has to do like with spirits and like it's very Native American ish. Like it cares about nature, it cares about its creatures and Mother Nature and all that stuff. And like I cried during it. Like I believe it was during the PS5 live events as well. Not this one, but like the other one, and I wept on like how beautiful and gorgeous it looked. So I'm very interested to see more on that. Up next is Fable 4. We did see that for the Xbox Series X live event, and I'm very excited for that. Now, again, this hasn't been like announced, but apparently it's in the works, and I did look it up. It may come true, it may not. Is Final Fantasy VII Part Two, like the Final Fantasy VII remake Part Two. I haven't. I played the demo of Final Fantasy VII. It looked great, but I just seen a bunch of users play it, and I just didn't really the only Final Fantasy games I ever played is Final Fantasy 15. I'm currently missing playing that. I played a little bit of Final Fantasy 13-2 or Part 2, like with Lightning and all that stuff. Yeah, like I don't know. Like I'm not really that much of a Final Fantasy fan, but a lot of people are very much excited for Final Fantasy 16. Like I know a lot of people are fans of Final Fantasy, and they're very excited to play Final Fantasy 16. So up next is God of War. Like I lost my shit when I saw the title or when I heard the da do dee. Like like I lost my shit because God of War is such a fantastic game, and I'm so glad I won a Game of the Year back in 2018. Because it was just a phenomenal game. Like, the enemies you had to defeat, the executions, like, the story, and, like, I don't want to spoil it, but, like, man, it's just a fantastic game, and I can't wait for the sequel, man. It's coming in 2022, and my god, I'm so excited. It might get delayed, who knows, but I can't wait to see gameplay and all that stuff. It was just God of War was just a fantastic game back in the PS4. God of War was a fantastic game in general. Like, I played the others, and they were great. Up next is the Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild Part 2, or the sequel, or Breath of the Wild 2. I played the entirety of Breath of the Wild. Like, I beat Breath of the Wild last year, and it was great. It was just a fantastic game. I've seen a lot of YouTubers play it. I've seen a lot of streamers play it, but I just didn't care. I already knew how the ending goes. I already know how the story goes, but I didn't care. I wanted to try it out, and my God, it was just a fantastic masterpiece. Up next is Hogwarts Legacy. So we got a leak. We got a leak. I think it was like a year ago or 2 years ago, from this random guy saying, "Hey, this is gonna be a Hogwarts game. Check it out." And like you were able to customize your character and all that stuff. It looked very cool. So, but we finally got confirmation that it's true. It's true. Like the rumor is true of the game that the guy showed many years ago, or a year or 2 years ago, and like I saw it. I was like, oh my god, we finally gonna get a true Hogwarts game. Because here's the thing, guys. I played every single Harry Potter game. I played every single Harry Potter game, including the Lego ones, and they were great. But I did not like the way I did not like the way they did Deathly Hallows Part 1 and Part 2. The way they did the mini games after a mission, it was so stupid. And in Harry Potter and Deathly Hallows Part 1, after a mission, you had to complete 3 mini games, and it's the same exact ones. And the one I hate the most was trying to get the Muggles out of the Ministry of Magic. I hated that so much. Yeah, I raged so many times because I kept getting caught. I just I'm getting Vietnam flashbacks just think of it. Anyway, uh, like it was just awful. Like and then doing well, I think I prefer Deathly Hallows Part 2 because at least that one has only one mini game, and I enjoyed it. The Part 1 was bullshit. I did not like it. So I really hope to God that it's not gonna like, and I really hope to God it's not like that in this new Hogwarts Legacy RPG game. It's gonna be an RPG. It's definitely gonna be an RPG. And I really hope it's not gonna. I hope to God it's not gonna MMORPG because here's the thing. I like MMOs, but not a lot. I'm not a massive fan. I play some here and there, but I just want to be like a plain RPG, like a JRPG, where you just play. You get played by yourself. You have a choice. You have a choice to go online if you want to. But I'm mostly a single player guy, and I want to explore this whole thing by myself. Maybe with a friend online if I wanted to, but mostly by myself. And I really hope it's gonna be like that. Because when it comes to MMOs, it has to be entirely online. So Yeah. The next thing is Metroid Prime. A lot of people are really want to know what's going on with Metroid Prime 4. Like the last thing we seen of Metroid was I think 2016 or 17, I believe. I don't know when, but it was either 17 or 18 where when we like saw like a teaser of the logo for Metroid Prime 4, and that was it. We haven't heard any news, we haven't seen a trailer, we haven't heard nothing from Metroid Prime 4. And I did play some of the here's the thing, I did play Metroid here and there. I remember playing Metroid on the Nintendo 64. So, yeah. The only thing I know the only thing I know like about Metroid is Samus, and the reason I know her is because like I've seen a lot of like images and all that stuff, cosplays, but mostly from Smash. So that's another thing. This was another thing that was also at the PS5 lab reveal was Project Athena, or Thea. This was released like revealed at the PS5 event, like the last PS5 event, and it looks cool. Like you get able to control the elements, I believe. Like we get basically become an avatar because we saw her bend rocks to form like I don't know, like a galaxy shape or something like that. I don't even know, but anyway, that's basically it for the games. Like that's legit all the games that I just talked about. Now for the movies. I want to talk about the movies real quick. Black Widow. Black Widow is coming out in November 6th. I looked it up. Which is weird because I heard it got delayed to like mid. I mean not mid, like early next year, but I guess not. So I'm excited to see it. Here's the thing. I'm a huge Marvel fan, and I can't wait to see what's gonna happen for Black Widow in that movie because it's obviously it's before the events of before it's the events before Infinity Warfare, I believe, or Infinity War. So that's cool. Free Guy. Obviously, we saw a trailer for Free Guy with Ryan Reynolds. I'm excited because I love Ryan Reynolds. He's hilarious. He's such a great actor and a great guy. And like it's about like a basically about an NPC realizing that he's an NPC and like he's in a game and he wants to be free and people start attacking him and all that stuff. It just looks fun and I can't wait to see it. That's coming December 11th, I believe. Wonder Woman 1984. I've seen the first Wonder Woman movie. Loved it. Here's the thing when it comes to DC movies is that some of them are good, just not all of them. So, but Wonder Woman was definitely good, and I can't wait to see the sequel to Wonder Woman. Up next is the Eternals. We don't know anything about the Eternals, other than that it is coming out next year. So, yeah. Um, Here's the thing that got me confused and kind of interested is that they're making a Tom and Jerry movie. Well, here's the thing: we had Tom and Jerry. We had a lot of Tom and Jerry like cartoon movies and everything like that. Tom and Jerry X the Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, or Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Um, Tom and Jerry X Robin Hood, Tom and Jerry X Sherlock Holmes, Tom and Jerry this and this and this, and we also got a Tom and Jerry movie where they talked, which was stupid. But this one, I don't know what's gonna be about. Apparently, it's in the works, and I didn't see like a trailer or for anything. I'm not sure if it's gonna be cartoonish or is it gonna be live action. I don't know. Either way, I don't know. I probably won't see it, but I just want to point it out. Because I love Tom and Jerry. Tom and Jerry is just great. It's just a great cartoon show. I loved it when I was a kid, and I still love it to this day. Up next is Raya and the Last Dragon, the Lost Dragon. I just seen the portrait for it, and that's pretty much all I know. Again, anything has to do with dragons, I will gladly see. Up next, I saw that was interesting. Apparently, they're making a Monster Hunter movie, which is gonna be interesting. And today when I'm recording this, we just got we got the partner showcase for Nintendo Switch for the Nintendo Direct Mini, and they showed two Monster Hunter games, Monster Hunter Rises and Monster Hunter Stories 2. I like the way Monster Hunter Stories 2 looked like is gonna be interesting, and I might get it for the Switch. But apparently they're making a movie out of it, which is gonna be interesting. Don't know what it's gonna be about, but it's gonna be interesting. I think. Next is Shanghai and the Ten Rings or something like that. Don't know what it's gonna be about. Looks cool. It's Marvel. Gonna see it. All right, a lot of people. All right, so this was teased with the Godzilla movie, I believe, but it's a Godzilla versus Kong. I'm excited to see that movie because I've seen the old version of King Kong. I've seen the remake version of King Kong, and I've seen the recent movie King Kong with Samuel L. Jackson. So I liked it a lot, especially for the Godzilla movies, the Godzilla King of Monsters and just Godzilla that came out in 2018, I believe, or 2017. I like them both, and I can't wait to see these two verse off. Like many years ago, I think I think it was in the 70s or 80s where they actually made a King Kong versus Godzilla movie, but this is be like a much more cooler version because it's gonna be in 2021. So yeah. Up next, that looked cool or interesting was Luca. Don't know what's it about, but it sounds interesting. Jurassic World, obviously I'm gonna see it because I've seen all the other Jurassic Park movies. Jurassic World, not a big fan of it, but I'm gonna see it anyways. Up next is Venom. Like I've seen the first Venom movie with Tom Hardy, and it looked awesome. I enjoyed Venom. Venom was such a cool movie, and I can't wait to see more of it. And it's gonna be with Carnage. Like Carnage, like one of my all time favorite symbiotes, and because he's Carnage. Like I love Carnage. Carnage is just so fucking cool. Uncharted. Okay, so this one is gonna be with Tom Helling, I believe. Not Tom Helling. Tom Holland. And I did see like photos on Twitter. I also seen some photos on his Instagram and all that stuff. And he says that it's gonna be very good. He says it's gonna be like he says like he's like I believe he's also an Uncharted fan. Like he's played all the Uncharted games, I believe, and he says so far it's great. Like so far it's coming living up to my expectations. Like so that's good. I can't wait to see it. I believe it's coming out in 2020, late 2021 or late 2022. I mean, early 2022. I don't know. Next is Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them 3. So a lot of people, I like the first one. A lot of people did not like the Chronicles of Grindelwald, and I liked it. I didn't mind it. I thought it was pretty interesting. Because we got another Dumbledore, or yeah, we got another Dumbledore. Like because in the ending, I'm sorry, this is spoilers by the way. If you guys ever seen the movie, but in Crimes of Grindelwald, in the ending, where Credence just like the entire story is just about finding Credence, and Credence wants to know who he is. Like he wants to know his heritage, his origins, like where did he come from, who are his parents, and all that stuff. And then we realize at the ending saying your family, Phoenix is always belongs in your family. Like Phoenix always comes to your aid in your family. And once I heard that in the theaters, I was like, he's a Dumbledore. Like, dude, it blew my fucking mind. And he has his own wand, which I first thought was the Elder Wand because Grindelwald has the Elder Wand, but. And I thought I gave to Credence, but I guess not. So he is but dude, like his attack, like his spell destroyed an entire side of a mountain. Wow, damn, that's if he has to fight Dumbledore, then man, it's gonna be a good fight. I can't wait for the next movie. I liked the Fantastic Beasts first movie. I loved the first Fantastic Beasts movie. I liked the second Fantastic Beasts, The Crimes of Grindelwald. I'm excited to see what this one has in store for us. And apparently, there's another Indiana Jones movie, which is rumored to come at either next year or in 2 years. So, yeah, guys, that's basically my info. That's basically it for video games that I definitely will be getting and movies that I will be seeing in the next couple of years. Man, I've been talking for the past 30 minutes. Man, but hey, it's worth it. I can't wait to play I can't wait to play and see and hear more about all these games and to see all these movies that I just listed. It's gonna be great. I will put in the description of like all the games that I will be talking about, including the movies, just to make it easier for you guys if any of you guys are interested in which ones I will be talking about. So that's gonna take me a while, by the way, but hey, who cares? So. yeah, guys, let me know what you guys are excited to see and play. Like, are you excited to see these movies? Are you guys excited to play these games? I certainly am excited to see well, I'm mostly definitely excited to see God of War, Halo Infinite, Horizon Zero Dawn, Horizon Forbidden West, Hogwarts Legacy, Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild 2, and yeah, that's basically it. Oh, and Prince of Persia. Prince of Persia is another one I can't wait to play. So or see. So yeah, guys. Again, let me know in the comments where you guys are excited to see and play or play. And yeah, see you guys in a brand new video. Peace.